Hello, back to bottom. My name is Beast, and we're back with Futamata Ren'ai. I don't know how long I'll be going for today because I'm weirdly tired and I don't know why. Ugh. Anyways, let's just not faff around for too long and get into it. Crowd made up of everyone from fellow philanderers to cheering fangirls cries out. Prince Charming act, not too far off from a harem king, I guess, minus the douchebag part. So I'm sitting here watching the beauty pageant with Yo. Hoshino, my rival in the upcoming battle, is hyping up the crowd just like those damn frat boy types always do. Well, I am a contestant, so yeah. I'm dressed smartly in a black tuxedo. Appreciate Hoshino going with the white to contrast with me.
まずはエントリーナンバー1。卒業間近。我が校とっておきの最終兵器人妻ママ。岸なごみにゃん。
For my teeth one seeing Miyako take the stage, mic in hand. Now she's wearing cat ears in addition to her uniform. Just said she was participating. Didn't know this was what she meant. I already knew why she was wearing the uniform, but the cat ears? She's so into this new persona. And she's doing great emceeing too. I'm so reminded that despite everything, she's actually an extrovert herself. I get that she's motivated, but did she really have to jump up onto the stage? She just went up there, up in the swimsuit too. Came to see her, yeah? Damn, she's confident. I'd flip out if I got a photo of my daughter acting like that.
うちの娘エロキャワイイってキャッキャしながらじいちゃんばあちゃんの仏壇に飾るぐらいの勢いだから無用な心配だな。
じゃあ縄跳びで二重跳びします。ちゃんとよく跳ねるところ。
Out of all the things she could have done, Nagamin whips out a jump route and starts jumping over it. Her goal, naturally, is to draw attention to her jiggling boobs at every jump. This is just obscene. What the fuck is our mom doing up there?
年明けに帰省した時に親戚一同からいじられる未来が目に見える。
Should you really be laughing?
なごみん、おっぱい以外でアピールして。なんだと？
俺らはもう眼福ですけど、ちっちゃい子もいますからね。
おっぱいがボインボインって、ルナちゃん、おっぱいが跳ねてたよ。私のおっぱいも将来あんな風になっちゃうの？言わねえ見てたらなるかもね。でもさすがに教育に悪すぎるからもう見ちゃダメ。
Mommy Nagamin, you're going so far, you've actually managed to gross Runa out of all people.
こうなったらお尻しか。はい、アピール時間終わりにゃ。
今年は出場者多いから巻いていくぞ。
All Nagamin did was come up, shake her tits and leave. But the impact of that cannot be understated.
続いてエントリーナンバー2。彗星のごとく現れたたこ焼き星人トイロキラメニャン。あ、何その紹介文。
Kirima timidly enters the stage right. From stage right. It's gonna be hard to top what Nagamin just did, so I feel sorry for her. But hey, she's cute when she gets flustered at least.
国際交流課のトイロキラメです。よろしくお願いします。それではアピールタイムにゃ。たこ焼き焼きます。
Kirima drags a takoyaki plate on the stage, the long extension cord dangling behind it, and squats down next to it. The bubbling of the dough gets picked up by the microphone as the appetizing scent drifts across the audience.
ほいほい。
She then begins to flip the takoyaki. At some point, she got just as good as Ruirui. And now she's creating perfectly spherical takoyaki for the audience to see. Once they're done, she sprinkles seaweed and bonito flakes over them and stuffs them into the pack and holds it aloft.
ホクホクジューシー。トイロキラメのたこ焼き屋台。明日もやるのでぜひ来てね。以上、屋台の宣伝にゃん。美味しいからみんなも食べるにゃん。
I want some! The grilling itself was dreadfully boring, but Kidam's cute little pose at the end was all the famished bastards in the crowd going wild.
腹減ったわ。お前なんか買ってこいよ。
I'm too busy watching to be your errand boy.
営利目的の宣伝行為は禁止されてるが、そんな細かいこと気にしちゃいられないぜ。こりゃ大行列間違いなしだな。さあ次だ。
エントリーナンバー3、エッチなウサギさんことレイーラニャン。エッチじゃないよ、ウサギさんだよ。
Layla rushes onto the stage and starts hopping around with a kind of big smile befitting an idol plastered over her face. Nagavin only had sex appeal and Kidame only appealed to our stomachs, but this girl has the whole package. You can tell she's got experience with us.
実は今回、私だけじゃなくて合わせで登場してもらいたい子がいます。早速登場してもらうね。
Lights go out and an explosion blasts through the air, leaving the audience speechless. All I can hear is the clacking of high heels against the stage.
この私に裁かれたいのは一体誰？
Ah boy. They gotta put like the two side routes together on the stage, I guess. She stomps a heel against the stage, placing her hand on her hip while glaring down at the audience.
エントリーナンバー4、茨の女王様、聖華ちゃんだ。にゃ。
おっと、これは視界も予想外のバニー&ジョーサムのブラックコンビネーションだ。
Miyoko's awful at improvising. She stands there shocked, ears pricked right up, leaving Hoshino to do all the heavy lifting. Damn, you're letting that fucker show off. Get it together, Miyako.
今からこの女王様にお尻を思いっきり叩いてもらおうと思います。だからお下品路線はあかんってべしん。
しかもやることは漫才か？
The joke itself wasn't funny at all, but the mismatch between Badaki reading her lines in a monotone and Layla impatiently shaking her ass is hilarious.
なんでやねん。もうあんたとはやってられませんわ。どうもありがとうございました。0点。
これは辛口すぎる評価だ。
2人とも漫才はいいからもっとお尻を見せて。
そうだそうだ。
ってあんたは見せる尻の肉がないやないかーい。
おかげで尻が2つに割れてしまったわ。
Hoshino and Miyako are getting much more of a reaction out of the audience.
なんなんだこの催しは。ミスコンってこんな感じだったか？
Anything goes as long as the audience has fun. And it's much more family friendly than one coming up there and shaking their asses like Nagamin did. There have been a string of contestants I don't recognize. A beauty pageant evolves into more or less a talent show until it's time for the closing
エ
act.
ントリーナンバー9、皆さんお待ちかね、前回ミスコン覇者、そして今年の連覇を狙う誰もが知る人気者、信田優愛です。お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
What the fuck's that outfit? She arrives at stage to unsurprisingly tremendous applause. That smile she's giving us is full of charm, I'll give her that. What's more, she's dressed up in some bikini maid outfit combination, which is certainly not something I thought I'd ever say.
いやー、参ったなー。普通に水着で決めようと思ったのに、しょっぱなからエロいのやられるし、その後は色物ばっかりだしさ。急いで用意したんだけど、似合ってる？ああ、いいよいいよ、聞くまでもないから。今年も私が優勝だから。信田さん、アピールタイム。せっかくこんな格好してるからさ、みんなにちょっとしたプレゼント持ってきたんだ。え？
She suddenly leaps down into the audience and begins running down, scattering what appears to be candy out of a basket she's holding. Is it just me or is she running in my direction?
捕まえた。
Huh? She managed to spot me immediately, grabs hold of my arm and drags me back up to the stage with her.
よいしょ。
End up thrown onto the stage without the slightest clue what's going on. As I lay there sprawled out on the floor, Yua steps on my back and stoops down towards me.
ねえ古賀くん、何か私に言いたいことがあるんでしょ？
I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
後でと言わず、今ここでみんなに聞いてもらいなよ。
I don't like where this is going. This is very ungood. This is very not good. This is very bad. She knows something and she wants something to be shared with the crowd right now. That is not going to end well. I know Bud is going to enjoy this though. Anyways, unfortunately, I will have to take a screenshot in case nothing else shows up for the thumbnail. The final boss sneers at me as if she's seen through all of my plans. Everyone in the crowd is whispering amongst themselves, wondering who the hell the guy is on stage, which would have been bad enough if it was my turn. But it's made even worse by the fact that you had dragged me up here. He's got me on our own turf. Not bad.
愛なんてものは乗り越えるべき障害が大きければ大きいほど燃えるものなんでしょ。せいぜい証明してみなよ。
She's doing me with confidence, hating herself for it, while also not having much affection for me either. The face I'm looking at is the face of someone who's assured of their
で
victory.
もまだまだこんなものじゃ足りないよね。
What She presses her foot down on my back, making it hard to breathe.
みんな聞いて。この男、古賀直くんって言うんだけど実は私の彼氏なんだよね。
Whispers become gasps. It's no wonder they're shocked. Yua, as unapproachable as she is popular, has just announced her relationship status to the world.
で、この彼氏くんなんだけどさ、二股疑惑があるんだよね。
Honest to God, he can just go out of it by saying, like, I only have one girlfriend. Because it's right, he only has one girlfriend. The entire thing with Kirame has been handled yet already. I do believe you cannot say that they are going out anymore. Oh, cheers. Waves of confusion with confused whispers roll over the
こ
stage.
の私と付き合っているにもかかわらず、それじゃあ満足できなかったのか。他の女の子と好きになったみたいでさ。
Yeah, you know,
喋っていいなんて誰も言ってないよ。二股しておいて、何の罰もなく愛を叫べるとでも思った？
Spot on, the motivation to fight back is draining from me fast. At the end of the day, I'm nothing more than a two-time scumbag. Simply telling you I love her isn't enough. I have to be judged for my crimes first, although until this moment I hadn't even considered it.
のぶたさん、アピールタイムはもう終わってる。海野さん、かばうつもり？今ここで止めた方が古賀くんにとっては最悪の結果になると思うけどな。
Yeah, it's fine. I wanted to do this on my own terms, but that doesn't matter. I was ready for this
そ
moment.
の様子だとやっぱり海野さんじゃないか。残念。もしそうだったら今すぐ無罪放免してあげたところなのに。あの日のことまだ覚えてたんだ。私そんなに不義理な女に見える？ひどいな。ずっと私は君たちのことを思ってあげていたというのに。余計なお世話。じゃあ結局誰？私と海野さん以外に好きになった相手はずっと探してたけど結局それは分からずじまいだったから。でもこのまま終わらせる気なんてないよ。
You really gonna keep this up? Causing us trouble for yourself as you often may.
ゆあちゃん。
If I can clamp my mouth shut to keep myself from saying any more, I hear a familiar voice in an unfamiliar, hostile tone. Kirame, what are you...
なんだ、やっぱりキラメか。
Yua keeps her foot on my back as she turns towards Kirame with a frightening
ご
smile.
めんねなんか。でも私だってちゃんとゆあちゃんに言わなくちゃいけないから。
You idiot, you're innocent in all of this. I only just told her I was two-timing, none of this is her fault.
知ってるよ。キラメもこのクズ野郎に騙されてたんでしょ。嘘つけるような子じゃないもんね。だけどゆあちゃんに ナオくんのこと好きなんかじゃないって嘘ついちゃったから。お風呂のこと？うん。でもあの時はまだそうでもなかっただけじゃないの？私だって気づかなかったし。うん。本当はもうナオくんのこと好きだった。でもちゃんと認められなくて、だから私も嘘ついてたの。ナオくんだけが悪いんじゃないの。
キラメ。
ああ、キラメまで泣かせたんだ。君が泣かせたいのは私じゃなかったの？私がいつまでも振り向かないからって簡単に諦めようとした君の愛なんてさ、所詮そんなものなんだよ。
Ironically enough, only when Kirame shows up does Yo completely shut down my supposed love. Can't say anything back, she's right.
私だってちょっとは信じたかったよ。だってあんな顔見せたの君が初めてだったからさ。本当に残念。ゆあちゃんはどうしてもっとナオくんのこと信じてあげられないの？だってナオくんはよ。
Kirame falls to her knees, unable to take the pressure any longer. You can hear her sob, but I don't have the strength to run over and comfort her at this point.
もう私のことなんて忘れてさ、キラメと付き合えばいいじゃん。今もこんなに好きでいてくれるんだから、どうして私じゃないとダメなの？
How many times so to say, I love you, Yua?
すごく安っぽい。かけらも愛を感じない。そんなちっぽけな愛じゃ私は攻略できないよ。なら私が愛を、すべての愛の力を込めてあんたに立ち向かうわ。
Step away from this scene right now. I mean, first off, Yua's being a real bitch about it. Any normal person confront him about it, but she chose not to confront him about it so she can confront him in front of a mass of people. Then she is also constantly making sure he cannot fucking say anything. I do not excuse the main character for what he did. But at the same time, Yua's not really being much better. Like, she was aware of the cheating, but has only decided to fucking act on it now that she gets something out of it. Right, and this is after he has essentially turned down Kirame. Kirame still likes him, but for all intents and purposes, their relationship is over. Like, their relationship started under the fucking, like, with the specific goal of having a whole loving consensual sex, which they had the chance to do, and he specifically turned it down. Even if they do not officially stop dating, that is essentially the end of the relationship. So if anything, it also is weird that the main character doesn't fucking say anything concerning all of that. Anyways, now I'm gonna fucking quickly do this, so I don't have to fucking deal with the Rui thing. The lights go out. A solitary figure emerges from a puff of white
エン
smoke.
トリーナンバー10、世界を救い、友達もクズ野郎さえも救う魔法乙女ルイルイにゃん。すべてを救うために今日は痛みの代わりに愛をこのラブリーステッキに込めて。
Okay, this is a better CG to use as the thumbnail. I mean, it's still kind of cringe, but like it's better than the other one. She points her magic staff towards you. It's a spitting image of the magical heroine taking on the final
あ
boss.
まりにも登場かっこよすぎない？なんかこれじゃ私が悪役みたいじゃん。
I mean, you are, kinda. Like, the main character's an asshole, but you are the villain here.
悪役でラスボスじゃないの。こんな悪逆非道の行い、天が許してもこのルイルイ様が許しておけないわ。
私はむしろ悪を裁いている途中なんだけどな。正義はこっちにあると思うんだけど。
二股クズ野郎を罰するのに私の友達まで泣かせる必要はないわ。 だからその情けない呼び方やめなさいっての。せっかく満を持して登場したんだから最後までカッコつけさせてよ。
Yeah, I guess the look of abject embarrassment is a better version of this CG to use for the thumbnail. She has this power inside her that just made Kitame go from bawling her eyes out to smiling again. Amanilla stands there, posing you with no mask hiding her face for once.
さあ、早くそのクズ野郎を解放しなさい。さもなくば、私の魔法で地平線の彼方まで吹き飛ばすわよ。
おかしいな。今日はミスコンって聞いてたんだけど、ヒロインショーみたいになってるじゃん。誰か私に怪獣の着ぐるみ用意してよ。ルイのことボコボコにするからさ。
あんたもいつまで踏んづけられてるつもり？今さら二股ばらされたぐらいで諦めてんじゃないわよ。
I know, Ruirui.
ルイよ、三越場ルイ。ちゃんと名前で呼んで叫んで観客たちに私の勇姿を轟かせなさい。
ルイ、そろそろ本当に切れるよ。今いいとこなんだからさ、邪魔しないでほしいんだけど。
ユア、あんただっていつまで拗ねてんのよ。ちょっと愛されなかったと勘違いしたぐらいでみっともなく拗ねていじけて、もう大人なんだからいい加減立ち直りなさいよね。
大人のくせにそんな恥ずかしい格好しているルイには言われたくないよ。
言い返せないのね。あんたが一番ありもしない理想を見てんのよ。誰だって運命の人と結ばれて幸せになりたいわよ。だけど現実はそうじゃないでしょ。私たちは私たちの手の届く範囲で必死に生きて遊んで仕事して恋愛して何度も後悔しながら死ぬまで生きていくしかないの。いつまでも運命を夢見る子供じゃいられないのよ。お互いにね。
そんなこと分かってるよ。でもそれを否定し続けながら生きるのも私の勝手でしょ。
ほんと分からずやね。私があんたのこと愛してるからよ、ユア。
何言って。
私だけじゃないわ。どうしようもない性悪だし、めんどくさいし、可愛くないし。だけどそんなあんたでも愛してくれる人はたくさんいるの。
ユアちゃん、お姉ちゃん、私も大好きだよ。愛してる。お姉ちゃんは私のこと嫌いかもだけど、それでも私はお姉ちゃんと仲良くしたいよ。シオ。ユア、私も好きよ。愛してる。この愛が届かなくてもいいと思ったこともあった。だけどちゃんと言うわ。今しか言えないと思うから。
This is the exact line that leads to hot lesbian sex between Seik and you. I don't know. Feel the need to stab the box again. Well, that accidentally knocked it in the corner. I mean, there is a fucking puncture hole, but like a puncture and then it proceeds to fucking fly off. Yikes. Now I just missed. There we go. This is what I want. I want the grab, you know. The command grab. Anyways, I should put that away before I stab something I shouldn't.
やめてよ、聖火。こんな大勢の人前で。やめないわ。この愛が伝わるまで何度だってユアに愛してるって喉が渇えるまで言い続けてやるから覚悟しておきなさい。ユアちゃん、 私もね、愛してるってほどじゃないけど好きだよ、ゆあちゃんのこと。意地悪だし怖いし、だけどこっちに来てから初めて私と仲良くしてくれたお友達だから。
キラメまでどうして私なんかのためにこんな。
Pressure of her foot on my back has been letting up. That's proof enough that she's faltering.
大きい。今こそ全ての力をあなたに託すわ、クズ野郎。愛の力でユアのこと救ってあげて。
You got it, Ruirui.
ルイルイフィナーレフォ
I'm
ーム。
going to fucking end my life. I'm going to end my life. Fires off her ultimate magic spell right towards the final boss.
どこが魔法の力なの？ただの暴力じゃん。
喧嘩両成敗よ。ほら、さっさと立ってラスボス倒してきなさい。これ以上助けてやらないんだから。
Take hold of Ruiru's hand and she asks me if I finally stand back up. Are you sure you want to give this moment to me? You basically did all the work, Ruirui.
いいのよ。だってそれはヒーローの役目だもの。
She's so cool. Cool? Oh no. She's so cool and so beautiful. Okay, this is gonna be awkward considering what's about to happen. We're not going to go for Yua's route. Oh boy. Yeah. Understandably, to go for Yua's route, you have to fist pump. Instead of fucking hugging her here. So yeah, imagine all of that. Like, you gotta remember, this is in front of an audience as well. All of this, and then the guy, instead of like hugging Yua, just hugs the girl that helped him. And it's just like, what the fuck's happening? Anyways, give her a hug right here now.
はあ、何してんのよ、この二股クズ野郎。
Hug her as hard as I can. She's so much small and soft in her personality, whatever you believe. I can feel her warmth all over me. It's the only way I can come up with come up with her express my gratitude and affections and forgive me, Rui.
あんた、名前。
Now I gotten all of Ruiru's love, so I can out.
バカじゃないの。いいからさっさとラスボスにとどめさせなさいよ。ここで逃がしたら読者に引き伸ばしかよって展開ボコボコに言われちゃうんだから。
Cheeks spread red, she shakes her staff at me and drives me away. Finally up north to me, hey, Ruirui. Now it's time for the climax. I'm going to confront him with everything I've got.
確かにルイたちの言葉は聞いたよ。正直揺さぶられた。だけど君みたいな二股クズ野郎なんかの気持ちが届くと思うの？
I wanted to two time. I've always loved you, Rui.
全部言い訳にしか聞こえないな。
Final boss is on the verge of death, but it still stands formidably in my path. Love you, Rui. You what?
はいはい。もう耳にタコさんできるぐらいたくさん聞きました。
Explained this to you before. I'm taking the quantity over quality approach. Ruirui has laid the groundwork for me, so now it's my turn to step up to the plate. I love Nobuto Yua. She's my girlfriend.
絶賛二股されてるけどね。
I'm well aware that some among you are interested in her. In fact, some of you probably already have feelings for her.
一体何をするつもりなの、古賀くん。
We're going to prove right now that this fine boss is actually a heroine with a route anyone can get on. If you want her, then come and get her. Not that I'll be handing her away without a fight. Ruirui worked up the crowd, and now they're all spitting their emotions out at me. I can hear about as many cheers as I hear jeers. Maybe you only want to be friends with her. Well, that's still a form of love.
なんか
My voice is growing hoarse. I really should have opted for the microphone. I don't care if I can't speak for the next week, though. These are things that need to be said. Over to you, Miyako.
ミスターコンエントリーナンバー1古賀直。もう皆様ご存知二股クズ野郎にゃん。
おいおい、まだミスコンの途中だろ。フライングかよ。
Fellow dudes, lovely ladies, little sisters, and whoever else is out there, put your heart into your vote, cast for me. I'll make sure our love reaches you. I'll be proof that she is loved.
古賀先生、私のお姉ちゃんへの愛預けます。ダサいけどかっこいいぞ先生。 なんだかよくわからないけど、なお頑張れ
I have no idea what's happening, but sure, go on, King.
言っておくけれど、私の愛はあなたのより重いのだからね。しっかり受け取りなさい。
Mibraki's helping me.
私だってゆあちゃんのこと愛してるから。だから、頑張れナオくん。
これで負けたら笑い物ね。
Ruirui grins as she surveys the roaring
古賀
crowd.
くんさ、共感性周知で私を殺すつもり？
You hear that? That's everyone's love for you. Don't even try to tell me they're lying or you don't believe them.
まだ足りない。私が信じたかった愛はこんなものじゃない。
How long are you gonna keep up the stupid act?
私なんて愛してもらわなくていい。君にはもっとふさわしい人がいる。ねえ、わかってるでしょ？私となんか一緒になっても幸せになんてなれないよ。
Quit yapping. I love you more than anything in the entire world and more than anyone else ever could. It doesn't matter if no one else loves you. Just never say that again.
そんなに私がいいんだ。
You're not about to try and turn the tables on me at this point.
だって私性格悪いよ。わがままだよ。すぐ拗ねたり怒ったりするよ。
Probably the only guy out there who could fall in love with you in spite of all that. Let this chance go by and you'll regret it.
もっと欲しい。
Takes man. I'm going to become your soulmate, the very person you always wanted to believe was
も
real.
っと
Try and help me all you want, but we both know I'm the only one for you, so can't you try and love me in return?
何それ。最後の最後に情けないな。
Yeah.
今顔見たら別れる。
I'm pretty sure I saw tears welling up at the corners of her eyes before she abruptly turned away from me right there. She rubs her arm against her face before grabbing hold of the mic.
ってことらしいけど、こいつ結局二股クズ野郎なんだからね。
What?
ちゃんと君らの言う愛が私の元に結果として届いたら考えてあげるよ。
Didn't expect you to go down without kicking and screaming.
当然。言ったでしょ？ラスボスである私はあと3度の変形を残していると。
Flower Mark restores calm to the overly riled up crowd.
なんだかいろいろあったが、個人投票はお手持ちのスマホサイトからよろしく。はい、じゃあ次ミスターコンで俺の出番な。さっさとどけフライング二股野郎。
Get lost where exactly?
首なら飛んでもおかしくない。
Don't say that. You're gonna manifest it into reality. What did I ever do to deserve that? Well, the cheating part, I think.
二股クズ野郎としてユアに晒し首にされたこと、もう忘れたの？
Hey, plenty of people have multiple girlfriends. How am I any worse than those guys who go to the bar all the damn time to find a different girl to pump and dump?
今さら投げやりになっても結果は変わらないのよ。
You can put all that effort. We put in all that effort, and now we just have to wait, huh?
ナオくん、ほとんどルイちゃんがかっこよかっただけじゃない？ナオはひたすら恥ずかしいこと言ってるだけだった。
Hey, could you all stop ganging up on me? I want 10 dukes and a fizzes. For all it's worth, Eiji's doing a great job of hyping up the crowd behind us.
優勝はルイルイにゃん。おめでとうにゃん。
勝っちゃった。
おいおい、もっと自慢げにしたらどうなんだ。あのユアに勝ったんだぞ。
そういうあんたこそ勝って当然みたいな顔してるじゃないの。
はあ、二股野郎になんて負けるわけないだろ。
めちゃくちゃにするだけして負けちゃ意味ないでしょ。バカ。
もうこれ全部古賀くんのせいってことでいい？
I'm the wing with Yua, watching in amazement as Ruirui gets crowned Miss Aomi. Don't you dare, I'm busy enough worrying about my future as is.
晴れて公認の二股クズ野郎就任おめでとう。
Former two-timing asshole, thank you very much. Guess you were out of reach for me as well.
あんな単価切っておいてさ、普通負けるかな？
Well, you lost to Ruirui yourself.
悔しいけど、今日はルイが一番輝いてたよ。だって私、完全に悪役だったじゃん。
You let your fetishes seep out when you stepped on me. That's what did it.
ね？簡単に私のことは諦めちゃうわけ？
Honestly, I don't have the slightest idea what I'm gonna do now.
壊れてるし。 そキラメに慰めてもらえばいいじゃん。
Why can't you? Swear, you're just so...
まあ古賀くんも頑張ったんじゃない？私もちょっぴり心に響いたし、それもほとんどルイのおかげだけど。
So this is what it's like to be rejected, huh?
そうだよ、泣けよ、オラ。
You know, no, it's all always I feel relieved. I was dumb to stress over it so much.
そして残ったのは二股クズ野郎というおめえだけと。
Being awfully mean to a guy who just rejected.
振った後なのにこうやって仲良くおしゃべりできてるのっていいことじゃない。
Call this friendly banter?
そこに疑問を持つんだ。
Well, either way, I got everything off my chest. I'm glad I managed to do that, if nothing else.
海野さんのこと諦めてキラメを振って私に振られて、古賀くんは次誰に恋するのかな。
I think I might be done looking for love, to be honest. I don't think I'm cut out for anything casual in the first place.
気持ち的には今とっても軽くなってるんじゃないの？
Maybe.
言っちゃうんだ。
No, it sounds upset. This isn't goodbye forever. Who knows? Might end up falling in love with you again.
しつこ。まあそうだね。私だっていつか古賀くんのことうっかり好きになっちゃうかもしれないし。
Stop trying to get my hopes up. Just make sure you fix things with Shion now. That's your responsibility as the older sister.
お小言ばっかり。
Goodbye, you. Our relationship was fun while it lasted.
だから泣けってば。
Oh, I'll leave myself, but I know there's no hope for us now. If I stay here, I'll never be able to work out my feelings. Hey, Ruirui. Fuck, not here either. Where is she? May have failed miserably, but I don't want to leave without thanking Ruirui for all she did to help me. I've been looking for her everywhere, but I just can't seem to find her.
見つけたわ。
Ah, I see you, but thanks for— Ah! She stomps over to me, uncharacteristically flustered, and showed her breath, then grabs hold of my wrist.
さっき会場でユアと何か話してたでしょ。
Yeah, why you so— Ah!
何あんなバカみたいな告白しておいて、よくもまあそんな平然としていられるわね。
What's your deal? I was helping you out too, just so you know.
私なんてあんなたった一言しか言えなかったのに。
Her rage begins to abate, but she's soon staring at the ground. You did more than enough. I'm sure you have felt it. I mean...
古賀くんごとき二股クズ野郎にすら私の愛は負けていたなんて。
I don't think it's really comparable.
ユアが幸せになればいいと、それでいいと思ってたわ。だけどこのまま何もしないなんてそんなの我慢ならないわ。
Something's clearly up with this chick. I get a feeling we're coming at this from the different places. Okay, this is the route split. Whereupon choosing explain the misunderstanding is what ends up with Rui's route, while ask what she wants will end in Seika's route. But seriously, the way this is set up, it almost feels like the better idea would be to first do all the routes on the US side of things and then do all the routes on the Kitame side of things. So that might actually be how I go about this after all. Also, we're only like 40 minutes in, so I guess I'll start here.
セーブ画面よ。
Like make a save,
セーブする？
so I can just hop back into this one to get to the ask what you want. Once that done with Rui, but for now, Rui, explain the misunderstanding. Hold on a second, I think you may be misunderstanding something. She looks into my eyes, dumbfounded. You just rejected me.
振られた。ユアに？
That's what I said. But love didn't reach her in the end.
だったらさっきどうしてあんな仲良さそうにおしゃべりしていたのかしら？
Isn't ironic? Closest we'd ever seen was the moment after we split up. No, I get it. Ibra was flustered because she thought you and I had become a thing. She said that she'd be supportive, but I guess after getting her feelings out, she could no longer accept the outcome.
あんなに盛り上がっていたというのに、まさか攻略失敗したの？
I lost, and you were stubborn as hell. She was never gonna accept my love unconditionally.
だからってそんな。
She shakes her head, seeming in disbelief, even though this ought to be exactly what she wants. Just relax. Now everyone knows I'm a two-timing prick. You're never gonna take me back.
そう。それはなんというか、ご愁傷様ね。
I'd rather you try and lift me up. You're part of the your takedown party, technically.
三越柴さんならカフェテリアの方にいたわよ。
How'd you know I was looking for her?
あなた、クズのくせにそういうとこちゃんとしてるでしょ。早く行かないと帰ってしまうわよ。
Thanks, Ibra. And good luck with you.
現状維持でいいわよ、別に。ライバルが消えて、焦ることもなくなったわけだしね。
Oh, well, listen to you. And then remember that I no longer have anything to fret over. My feet suddenly feel a whole lot lighter. I find Ruirui alone in the dark outside the cafeteria, sipping from a teacup. Way to stand out more than me.
好きで目立ったんじゃないわよ、クズ野郎。
I'd ask for permission to sit down and sigh. So I can't believe you went and won the damn thing yourself.
なんか私がとっても空気読めない女みたいじゃないの。
Because it is your fault, Ruirui. Why would you do this to me? You went and rejected me. Wah.
うっざ。
Mind you, he seemed to be in a good mood.
まあね。だってあのユアに勝てたんだもの。これほどスカッとした気分になれたのは久しぶりよ。
It only came at the cost of me getting rejected.
あんたがエイジになんか負けるからでしょ。私のせいじゃないわ。
No, don't punch me with the truth. Fuck, man. That love wasn't enough after all.
その愛がどうたらって鳥肌立つからもうやめて。
Probably had more of the stuff in you than I did, Ruirui. What was it you said again? Lovely.
やめなさいって言ってるでしょ。
She's uncharacteristically flustered for once. She must be cringing hard remembering what happened. So am I, come to think of it. Just call me already. Oh, come on, you were so cool up there. What's the harm in copying you?
今日からあんたは二股クズ野郎。私はイタイタコスプレ女ね。
I'm not even two-timing anymore.
立派な前科よ、前科。残念ね。もうこれであんたの大学生活、お先真っ暗よ。私もだけど。
I'm telling you, we're really cool up there. I'll fell for you.
だいたいあんたが急に抱きついてきたりなんてするからクズ野郎の印象が加速したんでしょうが。
But it was so moving. I couldn't help myself.
それはまだしもあの時私のことルイって。
Comfort me, Ruirui.
私はあんたみたいなダメ男の世話見るつもりなんてないの。何度も言わさないで。
I like you though, Ruirui.
あんたね、振られたからってやけになって適当なこと言ってんじゃないわよ。
If I'm gonna fall in love with you, then if I'm gonna fall in love again, then you're a good candidate.
冗談じゃないわ。何よ、あんた酔っ払ってんの？
I'm not a sip. The only thing I'm drowning in is emotion. Pretty sure I caught her blushing slightly just then. You were burning out when I hugged you, Ruirui. Thanks for helping me and for giving me courage.
そう。どういたしましてと言っておくわ。
Oh, hey, you went and won. Gotta celebrate.
いいわよ、そんなの。明日もキラメの屋台手伝うんでしょ？ついでにお昼でもおごってくれたらそれでいいわ。
Did you just invite me on a date? Hell yeah!
バカ、そんなのじゃないわよ。
Damn, you're so cold. I'm starting to think I have the most fun myself when I'm laughing at Ruirui's torrent of verbal abuse.
あんた、本当にもうユアのことはいいわけ？ここまでしたのに、ずいぶん簡単に諦めるのね。
If after everything I've done I still got rejected, then that's it. I'm giving up. I still like her, of course. That's not gonna go away immediately. I'm only human.
めめしいわね。スパッと割り切って次行けばいいじゃないの。
If I could do that, I wouldn't have ended up two-timing in the first place. My mind is still racing with what ifs even while we're talking now. What if Miyako and I had been getting better at communicating than we felt in the first place? What if I hadn't hurt Kitama after she started to cry? What if I'd been able to stand on the stage alongside you as the victors? No, fuck it. Why does this shit never work out for me? There's so many things I wish I'd done differently in hindsight.
それができたら誰だって後悔なんてしないし、みんなハッピーエンドで幸せに過ごせるでしょ？
Some people get their happy endings though.
できないからあんたなんだし、私なのよ。
You don't like me, though. You got what you wanted.
ミスコンに出たこと後悔してるのに？
Why? Is everyone knowing you're a giant nerd really bad enough to cancel out winning and taking you down a peg?
そうね。人生最大の失敗よ。
I understand where she's coming from in the slightest, so I hesitate to dig deeper. However, I noticed that her expression has softened somewhat.
なんだって。あんたなんかのこと。
姉ちゃん、もうそろ帰んないと終電なくなっちゃうよ。あ、二俣先生だ。
Go tease your sister before you start on me, thanks.
だって別に厄介オタクでコスプレ大好きなのは余裕で家族バレしてるし、今更なんだもん。てか何？先生今度は姉ちゃんのこと狙ってるの？わ、切そうなし。
I won't go around teasing adults, kid. Besides, I've always liked it. I'm happy to state on record that I'll go for her if I get a chance.
バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。ほらルナ、帰るわよ。あんたも明日遅刻しないようにさっさと帰って、その不健康そうな面は何とかしておきなさいよね。
Right, see you tomorrow, Ruirui. She briskly walks away, dragging Uruna behind her. Would have liked to talk more, but I'll be seeing her tomorrow anyway, so I should probably follow her advice and try and get some rest.
へえ、ああ、そういう感じね。
何よニヤニヤして。
なんでもない。それにニヤニヤしてたのは姉ちゃんの方だし、先生に抱きつかれた時すっごい顔してたよ。
人前であんなことされて平然としてられる方がどうかしてるわ。
まあいいよ、そういうことにしといてあげる。
ムカつくわね。っていうかシアはどうしたのよ。まさか置いてきたんじゃないでしょうね。
置いていかれたのはルナの方だってば。ユア姉が連れて帰ったよ。姉ちゃんよかったね、やっと仲直りできて。
ユアのことだからちゃんとシアに謝ってはいないような気がするけど、あとは姉妹の問題よね。
違うって、仲直りしたのは姉ちゃんとユア姉もでしょ。
あんたもまだまだ浅いわね。プライドの塊と化したユアがあの程度で昔みたいにするわけないでしょ。
でも仲直りは仲直りっしょ。ネガティブ思考はいくないよ姉ちゃん。
毎日能天気でいいわねルナ。
Sure, I bitch, but I have things to look forward to myself, like tomorrow, for instance.
眠れそうにないのは私だなんて、そんなバカなこと。
Took a bath after getting home, and now I'm snuggled up under the covers on my overly air-conditioned room, but I can't stop tossing and turning.
ああもうなんだってこんないつまでも胸がドキドキするのよ。
It'd be one thing if I was just sick, but I must be an open book right now. Even Runa of all people was able to work out how I'm feeling.
こんなの認めないわ。絶対認めないんだから。
It's all that prick's fault for making me scream about love and all that shit.
全部あんたのせいなのよバカ。
Gummed so quietly that my words failed to even reach the ceiling.
いやー、先生か。ルナ、もっとイケメンが良かった。
This is the second piece of clothing of hers that has I am God on it. I am here, Ruirui. Actually, if I save now, what's the name gonna be? Just Ruirui. Just Ruirui. Just Ruirui. This would be a lot funnier if there was an actual character called Monica in this, but there is not.
ちょっとうるさいわね。そんな大声で叫ばなくたってわかるわよ。
You know, but we do exactly as we agreed to yesterday. I'd rather not draw attention to myself, now that I'm formally known as a two-timing asshole. But I have a good reason for being so loud. I just want to yell.
声帯締めて二度と叫べないようにしてほしいの？
Come on, I was kidding. Gotta say though, I didn't think it would be so busy.
昨日の宣伝効果でしょ、どう考えたって。元から繁盛していたし。
トイルさん、 タコの在庫が怪しいわ。追加補充はできないのかしら。
残ったら全部自分で食べたらいいやと思って、あんなにいっぱい仕入れたのに。
Ruirui to meet at Kitama's takoyaki stand, which already has an incredible line stretching out in front of it. No, Kitama was joking when she said she wanted to sell takoyaki in the future, but after seeing this, I'm starting to think it wouldn't be such a bad idea.
なおくん、暇ならタコさん買ってきて。
Sorry, Kitama, but I'm about to go on a date with Ruirui.
ルイちゃんとヨウちゃんじゃなくて。だからデートじゃないって言ってるでしょ。忙しそうにしてるんだから変なこと言わないの。キラメもちょっと手伝ってあげるから少し休みなさい。
Ruirui snatches away Kitama's tongs and starts flipping the takoyaki herself.
それにしても古賀くん、ユアに振られたからって次は三越場さん？あまりに節操なしね。
She might be in a Nablus to celebrate her victory yesterday. I asked her to help out and all. Ibara's gotten a lot better at making takoyaki since yesterday. So, why are you dressed like that again today? Taking a liking to it?
だってもったいないんだもの。この先もう一生着ることないんだから、衣装代をあなたに請求したっていいぐらいよ。
That's actually more reasonable than I was expecting. It's cute and sexy, so I'm not going to complain, especially when it's helping bring in the customers.
なおくん、たこ焼き一つ。
Hey, Nagaman. Equally as summery, but far more ladylike today, I see. Nagaman walks up, looking a lot more proper in her yukata. However, for some reason, despite being far more covered up than in her swimsuit, she comes across as just as sexy as ever. That's my mommy.
一つじゃ足りねえだろうが、二つよこせ。
Going to matching outfits. Nice.
お揃いにしたつもりはねえけど、涼しくていいぞ。
I'm jealous of the festival vibes they've got going. Should have come in more summery attire myself.
そういうお前は早速ミス青み台口説いてデートかよ。やってんな。
Wouldn't say that yet. She ditched me to start grilling takoyaki straight away.
やっぱりナオくんはああいう面倒見がいいタイプがいいんだね。どうして私じゃダメなの？パンパン。
You're already my mommy, Nagamin. I'm not gonna make a move on a MILF.
そうやって勘違いされたままでも余裕でナンパされてんぞこいつ。お前もまだまだクズ度が足りねえな。
だからヨウちゃんのこと男焼きに連れてきてるんでしょ？
I wouldn't want a guy like you demanding I pay up consolation money.
二股クズ野郎が何言ってんだかな。
ナオくん、慰謝料代わりにタコさん持ってきて。
Someone's cheap. You should really consult with a lawyer first.
弁護人、ミャーコ召喚。
にゃー
Yako bursts out from somewhere to defend Kitame, who's currently resting in the shade of a tree. Miyako, go diving to fish up some octopus, would you?
カニさんじゃダメなの？
Nope, gotta be octopus.
しょうがないにゃー。
Really?
キラメの頼みだもの。任せて。みやこ大好き。にゃ。
Kitame pulls Miyako into a bear hug. Look how affectionate my kid is being with him.
何感動してんのよ。タコ問題も解決したようだし、客足落ち着いてきたから、私たちもお昼行くわよ。
Huh, figured you ditched me already, Ruirui. Wipe the sweat off my brow and step out from behind the cart.
あんたこそ、私のこと放置してずいぶん楽しそうだったじゃないの。
Don't start getting jealous of me chatting with my friends, Ruirui.
ほんと減らず口ばっかり。ユアに悪影響受けすぎよ。
I hate to break it to you, but I've always been this way. So, what are you doing with your hand? Lily just turned away from me, but her left hand's outstretched toward me.
はあ、人いっぱいで混んでるんだからはぐれないようにって気を使ってるのよ、ドンカン。
Yeah, sure. You can just tell me if you want to hold hands, you know.
嫌ならいいのよ、別に。私だって何が悲しくて、二股クズ野郎で有名なあんたのこと引き連れて歩かなくちゃいけないのよ。
Okay, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have done that, so don't start sulking at me, Ruirui. Start stamping away from me, so I quickly grab hold of her hand and catch up.
なお
くんがルイちゃんのお尻に敷かれてる。
ヒラメちゃん、やっぱり嫉妬しちゃう？
私だったらあんな風にナオくんのこと振り回したりできないんだろうなって思っちゃう。しっとりしてるとこ悪いけどタコ取ってきた。ピチピチ新鮮。
海近いからって早えなおい。
でもミヤコ、タコさん死んじゃってるよ。ん？ちゃんと閉めてある。
生きてた方が困るでしょ。
ようやく空いてる場所見つけたわね。
Stage is open for anyone today, huh? Makes sense, there's not much of a crowd. Ruirui and I went around the stalls buying a lunch. Then, in a search for a place to relax and eat, we ended up on the outdoor stage. The lack of illumination makes it seem completely different from yesterday. I can't help but remember what happened.
冷める前に食べましょう。
Ruirui must have noticed that, as she promptly sits down and passes the ground beside her. You're gonna pick it up on how this is feeling, huh, Ruirui?
誰だってわかるわよ、それぐらい。
I don't think I would have noticed so quickly if I were in her shoes.
キラメには悪いけど、やっぱり祭りの食べ物は焼きそば一択ね。
Anything tastes good when you're eating at a festival.
そう？結構当たり外れあるイメージだけど、この焼きそばはちゃんと美味しいわね。
Give me a bite.
勝手に食べなさいよ。
You're gonna feed me on our date?
いちいちリアクションが大げさなのよ、あんた。ついでに喉奥に割り箸ぶっ刺されたいわけ？
What's that thing you anime nerds call someone when they're both loving and abusive at the same time? Tsundere? You look one of those, but from the Stone Age.
私のどこがツンデレだって言うのよ。絶対見た目だけで判断しようとしてるでしょ。だいたいね、ツンデレの定義ってのはツンとデレを交互に繰り返すことじゃん。
Your fool will get cold if you go full nerd on me now. End up shoving one of my frankfurters into her mouth. That feels explicit somehow. Ah, you hate half my fuck damn Frankfurter.
どの道今日は全部あんたのおごりでしょうが。
Sure. Ruirui grins triumphantly. The girl has restored for every one of mine, and then some. What do you want to do after we finish lunch?
誰もあんたとお昼の後も一緒にいるなんて一言も言ってないわよ。
You won't? That's horrible.
ムカつくからいい加減その呼び方やめなさいってな。本当はやっぱりルイルイ呼びしたいだけなんでしょ。
It does just seem to work its way out of my mouth, Ruirui.
肯定してんだか否定してんだかよくわからなくなるのよね、それ。
It's kind of embarrassing calling you Ruirui. You're usually so good at empathizing. Why couldn't you empathize with me here?
はあ？あんた女のことほとんどみんな名前で呼ぶくせにどうして私だけ恥ずかしいのよ。
I'm raising much surprise though as she starts to shout. I've always called you Ruirui, so if I suddenly switch to using your name, it'll be like, you know, I like you, like, really, really like you, Ruirui.
そんなちびっこみたいな理由で。だいたいあんた、私のこと好きだの惚れるだの散々言ってなかった？
Well, you're always calling me a prick or whatever. If you want us to be on a first name basis, then you can start.
あんたの名前忘れたわ。なんだったかしら。クズ野郎？
Why'd you go with the full name? I guess tsunderes do have a tendency to do that.
それはどっちかというと高慢ちきなお嬢様キャラじゃないの？今日こそは覚悟しなさいよね、小がなお。
So you do remember my
そう
name?
ね。これからあんたのことは小がなおって呼ぶわ。文字にすると長いけど音にしたら4文字だし悪くないんじゃないの？
Yeah, I'm kind of not feeling it.
ところ構わずルイルイ呼びされる方が嫌よ。文句が多いわね。ああ、もうどうしてこんなのと。
End up like what?
なんでもないわ。
You're terrible at playing things down, Ruirui, but whatever.
私に思ってること全部言われても困るのはあんたでしょ。まだ気持ちに整理がついてないだとかめめしいことほざいてたじゃないの。いいわよ別に。焦ったりする理由なんてないもの。
Well, yeah, well, aren't you considerate? You're such a saint, you made me look like shit by comparison, Ruirui.
元から底辺じゃないのあんた。二股してた理由にしたって誰にも共感されてないでしょ。
I'm still human. It's bad enough that things didn't go the way I wanted, and now you won't even be honest with me. That's too much. And that's why I wanted to leave nothing unsaid for once. Sure, I'm still hung up on her, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse to hide behind the Rui.
はあ？だからってあんた、私に言わせるつもりなの？
I'd like to be the one to hear it for a change, Rui. I've had enough of telling people of them.
私、ツンデレ。
Yes, and as part where you're supposed to reveal the soft, fluffy goodness that hides beneath your hard, tootsie pop
じゃあ
exterior.
私が二度とツンツンしなくなったっていいって言うのね、小金を。後で後悔したって知らないのよ。
Damn, you're throwing everything at me. Admittedly, it would be a disaster if you stopped abusing me altogether. If you could spend most of the time kicking me in the ass and occasionally hug me right into your tits, that would be perfect.
一生尻だけ踏んづけてやるわ。どっかのクズみたいに削られないだけマシだと思いなさい。
I'll probably run out of ass myself if you end up doing that. She's really doing herself no favors by refusing to open up to me, but I'm hardly one to talk. Besides, I love the stupid back and forth the two of us have going. It is like a can of Pringles. Once you pop, you just can't stop. What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come
い
from?
いわ。もう分かった。
Sandy gets to her feet and jabs her finger right in my face.
あんたのことが好きよ、小金を。
You don't need to use my full name. It feels more like you're declaring war on me than asking me out.
キャラになりきってるせいか、全く恥ずかしくないわね。
Well, I got embarrassed from you shouting at me. Maybe the beauty pageant yesterday broke my tolerance for it.
言わせようとしたのはあんたじゃないの。まだ何か不満があるっていうの？
I'm not complaining. I'm into it too, if I'm being honest.
だったら、なんだっていうのよ。
Yeah, you're gonna think I'm pathetic again, but being rejected made me lose my confidence. I'm not sure I can make you happy, do we?
いや、私にここまで言わせといて何なのそれ。
That forgives me. I've always been an emotional mess, always running away when the moment comes. It's so with me, going that in with Kira, I thought I'd finally found my resolve and you rejected me. But the moment you, Rui, confessed to me, I began to waver. I don't want to ruin what we have, comfortable around each other, and we can have the stupidest conversations.
ああ、もう振られたばっかでセンチになってんじゃないわよ。だから私は言いたくなんてなかったのに。
Please continue to grow disillusioned with me. I spot a sadness in her eyes, the kind she's never let me see before. I'm flattered that you feel that way about
そ
me.
りゃそうでしょ。優柔不断で情緒不安定。おまけに二股クズ野郎なあんたに惚れる理由がいよいよなくなるわ。
You're right, I'm awful. Then you'd fall for me.
あんたなりに頑張ってはいたじゃないの。向き合おうともしてた。私はちゃんとそばで見てたのよ。
And I pray you'll continue to watch over me from now on.
それは嫌。
Huh?
ユアのことそうしたように、あんたのこともちゃんと私から掴みに行くわ。なんたってミスコン取ってから超乗ってるの、私。
You know, we now have a fucking empty spot of the obsessive love freak constantly trying to win over someone that has personal self-esteem issues in some way, shape, or form, and I'm ready to fill it. Brilliant. With confidence, Rui places a hand on her hip as she makes her declaration. Actually, she's more Ruirui right now.
それにこの気持ちが一時の気の迷い説が大いにあるんだもの。あんたただのクズだし。
Is this really how you should be treating the guy you have a crush on?
付き合ってみたらなんか違うってなるのもまた恋愛でしょ。あんたが望んでた誰もがするようなただの軽い恋愛よ。
You're gonna give me what I've always wanted, Ruirui.
誰があんたなんかのためにそこまでするのよ。あくまで私のためよ。勘違いしないで。
You're so harsh. That's so kind. You're attacking me in waves to break my mind, aren't you?
いいこと思いついた。ノーじゃなくて下半身ぶっ壊してやるわよ。クズ野郎なんだし、性欲になら素直になるんじゃない？
Oh no. Hey, where are you taking me? That festival isn't over yet.
私があんたに勘違いしていられるうちに全て終わらすわ。それこそ祭りが終わらないうちにね。
I have a premonition. You're being way more forceful than usual, Ruirui. It's making my heart throb.
そんなふざけたこと言っていられるのもせいぜい今のうちね。
That look in her eyes. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. And Bud's probably into it. Considering all that is happening, that could probably be the title. Bud's probably into it. They're scaring me. What are you planning on doing to me?
それはついてからのお楽しみよ。別に悪いことしようってんじゃないんだから。そうビクビクしないで。
Can't pin myself of getting an erection, you know.
ほんと、情緒不安定すぎてきしょいわね、あんた。
Are you sure you even like me, Ruirui?
だから勘違いかもって言ってるでしょ。私もちゃんとドキドキするか確かめるの。
Doesn't seem like she's going to give me my answers, so I give up and let her lead the way. I'm not so indecisive that I try and run away right now anyway.
さあ、歌うわよ。
Oh. Not entirely what I was expecting. Nerd Karaoke, Ruirui! Your eyes do not deceive you. For some reason, she's dragged me into her karaoke booth. What's more, it's right next to the cosplay cafe she works at, so she went and got changed into her nurse outfit.
まさか本当にオタクのカラオケに付き合わされるとでも思ってんの？
Why would you come to karaoke if not sing?
は？お金のない貧乏学生がセックスするとこでしょ？
You're a deviant.
ま、警察呼ばれたくないからそんなことしないけど。
I understand why you changed to a nurse outfit to come and sing, Ruirui.
こちとら知ってんのよ。あんたが店に来た時、いやらしい目で見てたこと。
Okay, yes, I did demand you show me your ass, but only because I could practically see it anyway. Besides, Layla's outfit was way hotter.
そんな余裕ぶったことを言えるのも今のうちね。
He sits down, purposefully brushing her shoulder against me, then whispers into my ear. I can't help but look down right at her incredibly short skirt. The curves of your ass and thighs are super hot.
もっと見てもいいのよ。
She leans in toward me, stroking my thigh. Are you trying to use seduction to win me over?
どこからどう見てもそうに決まってるでしょ。何あんた、童貞なの？
He is not. This has been confirmed. You know, I'm not a virgin, and a virgin like you really shouldn't be doing this, Ruirui.
あら、ずいぶんな決めつけね。少女だからこそよくわからないからとりあえずチンコ触っとけぐらいの適当さなのよ。
Ah! Ruirui, wait, you really have no idea what you're doing, do you? Her hand slides over with that to my crotch where she proceeds to toy with my zipper. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh
私のこと
lordy
好きじゃないってんなら
loo.
手こきされたぐらいじゃいかないわよね。
What the fuck? Get into our karaoke hand job!
近くにいい場所が見つからなかっただけよ。でもバレちゃうかもしれないからちゃんと歌ってごまかしておきなさいよね。
Oh, look, she says I couldn't think of anywhere better to go close by. Also, I don't want them figuring out what we're doing, so keep up the singing. So here's a karaoke hand job.
あんたがあっけなく出したら私の勝ちね。
This screen. Oh no, don't fucking tell me there's another one. Okay, thank fucking God it's open properly. Yeah, I had to manhandle another fucking ball to open it properly. And this one was even worse because this one bent way further up than it should. She smiles while lowering my zipper and pulling out my cock. Oh lord. Yep, things are happening now. Things are happening now. See you after the H scene. Okay, I feel the need to read out a couple of lines real quick. Now it says, fucking virgin, just you wait, I'm gonna fuck you to tears later. It really says, all according to plan then, but I'm not gonna cry no matter how much it hurts.
Now says you refuse to cry in front of me, huh? Rui says it's cause my tears don't come cheap. You're gonna have to hit me with a gut punch. You want them that badly. Now says, oh, you know, that might actually work if you're wearing your Ruirui cosplay. Rui says, oh fuck, you're getting me so horny. This implies that Rui is into the idea of dressing up in the Ruirui cosplay and getting punched in the gut by him. What the fuck? Why? Anyways, back to the skippage. Okay, immediately after that, she comments on how she's gonna have to practice puking. No, it's just really don't need to practice that. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh Lord. All right, I believe they're done. The throat's getting worse.
思いのほかアニソン歌えるじゃないの。レイラ以外に付き合わせる相手が見つかったわ。
Most of the singing, really, just suck it up and go to karaoke by yourself already. Single hand job wasn't enough for Ruirui, who made me sing with her for several hours to relieve her stress. She's worked up a nice sweat from all that singing. That disheveled look is doing things for me. Morning again. Could you jerk me off?
あんたね、体だけのただの都合のいい女にしようとしてない？
You call those fuck buddies?
セフレにしたって一方的すぎるわね。
Well, that saying worked me up an appetite. You want to go for some drinks? It's about the right time for it.
飲みにって、あんたお酒ほとんど飲めないじゃないの。
That's true. There's some things I can't say without a little Dutch courage.
いいわ。誘われてやろうじゃないの。
Can't make her wait any longer for an answer at this point. That'll be the scummiest thing I could do. Since when were you a stranger to doing the scummiest things you could possibly do? That's when we first met.
あんたがキラメのこと酔わせてお持ち帰りしたのも、ね。
How many times do I have to tell you there was a misunderstanding? Although it was what led me to two-timing. Never alone some snacks while I let my weak drink work its magic. Well, Ruirui already has a stack of empty glasses in front of her. Why me of all people?
キラメにも似たようなこと言ったらしいじゃないの。
It's not easy being this popular.
実際、何もしない成人よりクズの方がモテるわけだし。
What did I do to deserve this?
あんたのおかげでユアと話せるようになったわ。あんな風に本音をぶつけられた。
Would have managed it eventually without me.
あたしね、どうにもダメ男が好きみたい。
Yes, you do have first-hand knowledge of that now.
あたしと付き合いながらユアのこと狙っててもいいわよ。
Now you want me to two-time?
冗談よ。二股なんてしたらすぐにぶっ殺してやるわ。あんたの大好きな海に臓物まき散らしながら捨ててやる。
Yes, Ruirui. I decided I could do it with a bit of courage and down the rest of my drink. Don't blame me if I regret this.
後悔はするわよ。どうしてこんなクズ野郎とってきっと毎日思うでしょうね。
Oh, trust me either. Ruirui is clearly drunk at this point, snuggles up closer to me.
ほんと最悪よ。まさかあんたとなんてね。それだけは絶対にありえないって思ってたのに。
Always had a thing for you, dude. I'm pretty sure I even asked you to be there for me if I got rejected.
だったらさっさとユアなんて性悪のこと忘れて私にアタックしときなさいよ。あんな恥さらすようなことして振られることもなかったでしょ。
You wouldn't have fallen for me if I didn't do it?
ステージであんたに抱きしめられた時ね。びっくりしたけど、それよりもドキドキしちゃったの。ほんとバカみたい。
Honestly, I don't even remember why I hugged you at this point.
あんたもちゃんと酔えてたってことじゃないの？全部素で言ってたんならキモすぎてやばいわよ。
Sorry, what were your exact words again? I'll give all of my power to you, pricks, so go and save you with the power of love.
今すぐ忘れないとビール瓶で頭かち割ってやるから。
Says the girl who's currently nuzzling her cheek up against me.
飲みすぎたわ。ちょっと眠くなってきちゃったの。
I take you home like I did with Kira, man.
あんたにその度胸があるのならすればいいじゃないの。
Ruirui keeps showing me how she feels without yielding in the slightest. Almost feels as though there's nothing I can do at this point to make her hate me. Got no confidence left, but he's just cheering me right back up. Would you mind if I fell for you?
それって許可がいるようなことなの？
No, I just don't want you calling me a creep.
約束はできないわね。
Brush against her small yet plump lips. My hands slide around her shoulders, pulling her into a hug as our kiss continues. That was my first kiss.
小さい頃ユアにキスされたから私は初めてじゃないわ。
That doesn't count, Shirley. Hold up a second. Does that mean I just had another kiss with...
うっさい、黙りなさいよ。
This time she slides her tongue between my lips to silence me. Was there really a need to make a specific expression for the tongue kiss? There surely wasn't. Eureka boos.
アルコールで消毒されててちょうどいいでしょ。
I would have preferred you raw.
キモ。
I was the happiest she's ever sounded while abusing me. I found myself naturally smiling back at her. Rui's cheeks go bright red the moment I do so, like a fire is lit up inside her mouth.
暑いわね。ちゃんと冷房効いてんのこの店。
She comes loud enough to be heard, even amongst all the bustle in the bar. I'll go somewhere more atmospheric next time.
確かに。カラオケといい、居酒屋といい、とんでもないわね。
We're going with the flow, but I think that suits us perfectly.
そうね。もっとはっきり言っておいてもらいたいとこよ。なんなの？好きになってもいいかって。優柔不断の極みみたいな返事ね。
My whoop 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 you Ruirui.
茶化さないと好きの一言も言えないの？ほんと、バカなんだから。
You need to call me now already. Put your heart into it too, okay?
あんたがルイルイって呼ばなくなったらそうしてやるわよ。
So you went with the flow and ended up in a relationship. We did end up in one, didn't we?
何をそんな不安になってるの？
Good news, Nao's got himself another girlfriend.
また二股してきたの？
Not this time, jeez.
なお、お酒臭い。それにルイの匂いが。
Why can you identify people by scent? You're an actual fucking cat, be honest. What, you got something to say?
おめでとう。今度はせいぜい振られないように頑張って。
I can't tell if you're being supportive or not.
セックスレスになったら私が相手してあげるから。
You wrote about that already? In heat, are ya? You want me to rub the base of your tail for you?
早速ナオが浮気してるってルイに教えてあげないと。
Jesus Christ. Fucking Layla's on the prowl like, I'ma get you. I'ma catch you. Eavesdropping is considered bad manners in Japan, Layla.
ルイと付き合うことになったんだね。おめでとう。ヒラメが悲しむね。
Can you guys decide if you want me to support it, if you want to be supportive or not already?
たまたするようなはっきりしないナオくんが一番悪いと思うの。
If you think that bringing up my criminal record is going to solve your problems, then you're greatly mistaken. Why would you cry now, you coward?
だってナオくん、ユアちゃんならまだしも、どうしてルイちゃんなんかと、それ。
ナオが悪い。
ナオくんが悪いね。
Why are you suddenly popping up in your fucking sleepwear?
クズ野郎。
Do none of you want me here anymore? Fine, it's my fault. I'll get you some takoyaki to make up for it, kid.
うわ、たこ焼き。
I kind of don't want to ask, but is this really enough to make it up to you?
だってどうせルイちゃんとも長続きしないでしょ。どっしりと構えて待っておいて、今度は私がナオくんのこと慰めてあげようと思って。
I mean, I guess her eye color is vaguely reminiscent of Miyako's. Like, if you really squint, it looks like her eye, like, this isn't, like, fucking the shadow of, like, her hairs or whatever. making like a difference in her eye color. No, that's just her actual eye color is this. That's just like the curve of Miyako's head in her eyes. It's gotten tougher. Now, I would have thought this much growth was possible from a flustered Takoyaki girl who demanded loving consensual sex from me after wrongly assuming we had a one-night stand.
んだ。今のナオくんに意地悪言われたってちっとも響かないんだから。
I've secretly been worrying that things might still be awkward between me and Kirame, but based on this, I think we'll be just fine.
もう、みんなナオに甘くない？ユアにもう一回踏んづけてもらった方がいいんじゃないかな。
Anything but that. Oh, and don't go telling Rui I accidentally let our relationship slip already.
どうしよっかな。ナオ、キラメのこと泣かせたし、もっと罰がないとダメだよね。
You gave me the public humiliation of a lifetime. Is that not enough for you?
ジョークだって。ナオはクズ野郎だけど、ルイも大切なお友達だもん。仕方ないから応援してあげるよ。
Ruirui, your saintly ways have given me hope for the future.
だけどこんなクズつかまされるのかわいそう。不良品回収はいつでも私が受け付けてるから。みやこが虎視眈々とナオくんのこと狙ってる。
This house is just two vultures now.
大丈夫。綺麗にしてからキラメに譲ってあげる。どういう意味？ナオくん、一体みやこに何されちゃうの？
Almost forgot I need to text Ruirui good night.
意外とマメだね。
絶対すぐめんどくさくてやらなくなるやつだぞ。何日でやめるか書けないか？俺は今日でやめるに缶チューハイ3本。
今日でやめる焼き鳥5本。今日でやめるケーキ3個。
今日でやめる家事3日分。
みんなちゃんとお金以外にしてる。偉い。
Wow, no, wow, rude. This isn't even how betting works. I'm so pissed off that I decided to become a clingy, non-stop texting boyfriend. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
なんなのこれ。スパム？
Finally managed to sober up and calm down a bit when I get home, only for my prick of a good boyfriend to start bombarding me with texts. I tried leaving it on read, but he just keeps trying to start a conversation. It's scary stalker level stuff. I'd go viral if I posted this online.
冷めるのは良いだけでいいのよったく。
Why did he even do all that stuff to try and woo him? Now that I've had a moment to calm down, I just can't understand it.
恥ずかしい恥ずかしい恥ずかしい恥ずかしい恥ずかしい恥ずかしい。
No, like, I'm trying to look at the back to see if there's any characters I recognize. But we just don't. Feels like a missed opportunity. You could have... This would have been the best place to hide, like, all the Osaka Project characters in the back. But I just can't see any. Could just be me being blind, though. Bury my head in my pillow and start screaming. No matter how much I kick my feet, my body refuses to cool down.
そりゃあちゃんとあいつのこと好きなことは好きだけどあんなにじゃないしめっちゃ好きみたいだったじゃん私。
I was the one who said I liked him first, and I was the one who initiated the hand job to make him feel the same way.
でもキスはナオからしてくれたし、なんだかんだあいつもまんざらじゃないというか、そうね。今日は引き分けってことにしておいてあげるわ。
姉ちゃん、この間の漫画の続き化して何してんの？
うっさいわね。人にはそれぞれいろいろあんでしょうが。
Standing triumphantly on my bed when Luna walked in on
っ
me.
ていうかあんた、私の部屋入るときはちゃんとノックしろって言ってるでしょうが。
したよ何度も。姉ちゃん規制上げてたから聞こえなかったんじゃないの？母ちゃんに怒られるから静かにしなよ。
余計なお世話よ。はい、これ漫画。お菓子食べながら読まないでよね。
オタクらしく保存版別に買ってあるんだからいいじゃん。せっかく彼氏できたんだからちっこいこと気にしないでよ。
あんたね。それに誰も彼氏ができただなんて言ってないわよ。
いや、姉ちゃんの様子見てりゃそれぐらいわかるし。相手古賀先生でしょ？ ちゃん面白い。恋する乙女って感じ。だけどもうちょい自分の年考えなよ。一応20超えてる女のリアクションじゃないから、それ。
マジでやかましいわね、あんた。ビッチぶってるくせに、どうせまだ処女なんでしょ？
だってルナに見合ういい男はいないんだもん。あ、でも先生は悪くないから食べてもいい？
ダメに決まってるじゃないの。殺すわよ。
うわ、殺すが出た。冗談通じないんだから。そんなことじゃこの先やってらんないよ。
そうなのよね。なんたって元二股クズ野郎だし。どうして私あんなの好きになって付き合ってるの？教えてよ、ルナ。
そんなのルナが聞きたいぐらいだし。
Runa talks back to me as she makes her way over to my bed and starts reading my manga.
いや、ちょっとお姉ちゃんこれからの身の振り方考えるのに忙しいんだけど。
My eye still feels weird and I don't know why.
部屋に持って帰るのめんどい。そんで返さないとぐちぐち姉ちゃんがうるさいのもめんどい。
ああ、もうだからお菓子食べながら読むな。しかも私のベッドの上。
姉ちゃんそんな潔癖でいいの？先生のこともそのうちこのベッドにあげるんでしょ？じゃあ今のうちに汚しとこうよ。
どういう理屈なのよ。はあ、いいわ。好きにしたらいいじゃないの。
Can't be bothered to scroll her any longer, so I start scrolling through my message history. Must have given up at some point as he stopped his barrage of stalkers' messages and signed off with a sickening "Good night, Ruirui. Smoochy smooch."
うわ、戦績一緒。
何勝手に見てんのよ。
だってどう返信したらいいか悩んでんじゃないの？
あんたのアドバイスなんて求めてないのよ。どうせろくでもないこと。
はい、ピコッと。
あんた何送ったのよ。
Quickly snatched her phone back from Runa. The message, which is already marked as read, reads,
おやすみチュッチュマイダーリン。
うわ、姉ちゃん読み上げなくていいって鳥肌立つから。
ルナ、お尻出しなさい。真っ赤になるまでペンペンしてやんだから。
お仕置きの仕方が古いって。いやルナのプリティヒップがもうそんな切れなくたっていいじゃん。
メッセージ撤回したい。でも既読ついてるし。
世の頭の悪いバカップルなんてもっときしょいチャット送り合ってるよ。これぐらい普通だって。
あんたに彼氏できたら覚えておきなさいよ。
そうだ姉ちゃん。彼氏といえば今度のコスイベどうすんの？
なんでイベントで男引っ掛ける気満々なのよ。忙しくてすっかり忘れてたわ。
Summer means events, and events means cosplay. Typically, I stick to just posting my cosplays on social media, but even I show up at the big ones over the summer.
せっかくだから先生でも頼ったら？
さすがずるいこと考えさせたらご近所一ね、あんた。
どこら辺がずるいのさ。でもよかった。これで今年は荷物持ちが確保できたわけだ。
私の荷物持たせるんだから、あんたのは自分で持ちなさいよ。
Decided to go along with Runa's plan immediately, both so that I don't forget about it and also try to bury the disgusting message I just sent them.
へ、キモ。
What the fuck? What? I wake up to find myself in a girl's room of all places. Before I get any funny ideas, yes, she invited me willingly. We met up at the station, and then after all this and that, I found myself kneeling right in the middle of my girlfriend's room. I don't wonder though. Is this girl always so blatantly obvious? The message I received from her the other day reads as follows.
今週末、親いないからうち来ない？
You should know, you're gonna get my hopes up by saying that, Ruirui.
何を期待してるのよ。気持ち悪いわね。
I was supposed to say something when you come back, you know. Ruirui is standing in her doorway with a tray of drinks and snacks, completely grossed out by me.
楽にしていいって言ったじゃないの。何を正座してるの？
If I were to take it easy, I would have dived headfirst into your bed and started rolling around sniffing it. Is that what you want? What is it?
だからって今からやろうとしないの。
She grabs hold of me as I'm about to dive onto her bed.
ちょっと落ち着きなさいよ。あんたの寮行って私がこんなにも発狂した？
Well, because you haven't been over since you fell for him. A dorm is a very different thing from a bedroom. Come to think of it, you've never been in my bedroom, have you?
それはそうだけど、あんたみたいにはならないわよ。
You never know. Might walk in on you sniffing my shirts or something.
ラブコメ漫画の読みすぎじゃないの？まずするとしたらそうね。二股してないか部屋の隅々までチェックするわ。女の毛でも落ちていようものなら有罪よ。
I don't think it would count, but you'd probably find some white cat hair.
女だろうがミャーコだろうが部屋に入れんなって言ってんのよ。
She knows that I keep Miyako in my room sometimes, huh? My girlfriend's keeping me bound tight.
その代わりおまっこもキツキツよ。
Even listening to yourself. Admit it, you're nervous about having a boyfriend in your room.
してるわよ。悪い？あんたにいつ襲われてもいいように身構えているから、手出すときはちゃんと一言言ってからにして。心臓止まりそうだわ。
Well, you're totally down for sex. I mean, I had a feeling you would be, otherwise you wouldn't have mentioned your parents not being home, but thank goodness I wasn't mistaken.
だからって別にやるために呼んだんじゃないのよ。あくまでセックスはついでにできたらいいんじゃないのってくらいのノリなの。
No need to try to keep appearances. I already know how horny you are from that karaoke handjob the other day.
うっさいわね。あんたの彼女がレイラ並みに性にオープンでも困るでしょ。こちとらちゃんと最低限のおしとやかを演出しようとしてんのよ。それぐらい察したらどうなの？
So you got dragged into this, Layla. She's only got a wild side. Occasionally I worry she's gonna jump out of her bedroom or the bathroom butt naked, but I don't think she's doing it to help cover up Ruirui's own raging libido. So if you didn't call me over to bang, what did you call me over for?
夏休みに湖水部があるんだけど、あんたにも手伝ってほしいのよ。いつもルナと出てるんだけど、荷物持ちがいてくれると助かるの。
No, sure thing. I don't know why you'd invite me over to ask that.
だからついでにセックスするって言ってるでしょ。
What do you insist on that it has to be a bonus?
だって初めては落ち着けるところがいいし、うちは親いないことなんてあんまりないから。
Oh, right, your parents still get along.
別にそういう話がしたかったんじゃないのよ。
Doesn't bother me anymore. Don't need to worry about it. Since Ruirui is my girlfriend now and all, I gave her a rundown of my family situation. Does US family live around here?
そうね。あんたも知っての通り、本人は大学進学と同時にアパート暮らしだけど。
Don't suppose you have a photo of her when she was little, since you were BFFs and all. Show them to me.
あんたね、私の見たがるならまだしも、ユアの見たがるのはどうなのよ。
Hey, I already know you'll be super cute. I'm more interested in what our wicked final boss used to be like.
しょうがないわね。写真見せたこと、ユアには秘密よ。バレたら殺されるわ。
You're so kind, Ruirui. She immediately pulls a photo off her desk and shows it to me. Holy cuteness.
どっちがよ。
Don't start getting jealous of a 5-year-old. I meant both of you. Rui got that childish cuteness about her, and Yua has an angelic smile on her face, much like Shia does now. So this was Yua before she gave in to the dark side.
闇落ちって。間違っちゃいないけど、このぐらいの時期は本当に素直だったわね。
What'd you call each other?
ユアは普通にルイちゃんで、私もユアちゃんって。
Ah, it's so precious. I found myself gazing endlessly at the photo, a smile on my face. I wonder what kind of angel Yua would have turned out to be if she had been brought up right.
まるで今が失敗したみたいに言うんじゃないわよ。あれはあれで可愛げもあるでしょうが。
Mean, I guess, but man, what I wouldn't do to have little Yua-chan stepping all over my back while she abused me.
やっぱりただのロリコンじゃないの。
Little Ruirui would be just as good, I'm not picky.
じゃあアダルトルイルイが踏んづけてやるわよ。ほら
Ruirui has completely flipped out and is stamping all over my bed, so... Why is it that my heart continues to throb so?
この間の公開処刑で目覚めちゃったのね。かわいそうに。
I'm not a masochist! Yeah, stamp harder! The floor hurts!
姉ちゃん ゃんお化粧セット貸して。
Ah.
だからあんた部屋入るときはノックを。
古賀先生です。こんにちは。
This is the worst case scenario. Hello, Shia-chan. Sorry you have to see me like this. She agrees with a polite bow even as Ruirui steps all over me, so I greet her back. Greetings are important after all.
お構いなく。
そういうプレイ中じゃないのよ。何変な勘違いしてる
ルイちゃん、違うんですか？
のよ。どうしてこういうプレイが存在することをシアが知ってるのよ。犯人はルナ？それともユアかしら？許さないわ。
Yeah, I completely agree. Who would dare stay in my precious Shia-chan? Ah!
とりあえずあんたはもう一回処されておきなさい。
I could get used to the feel of Ruirui's bare feet all over my back.
姉ちゃんさ、彼氏家に呼ぶならちゃんと言っておいてよ。やってる時に遭遇しちゃったらさすがにルナも気まずいんだけど。
入ってこなければいいじゃないのよ。
それにしたって声とかうるさいかもじゃん。ね、先生。
Right?
ルナに同調してんじゃないわよ。っていうか、いつまで私の部屋に居座るつもり？
シアがメイク覚えたいって言うからさ、姉ちゃんの借りようと思って。
あんただって化粧品ぐらい持ってるじゃないの。
姉ちゃんみたいなタイプの方がシアには合ってるでしょ。
She does plaster herself with stuff when she's cosplaying.
何言ってんのよ。盛らないとキャラに失礼でしょ。
Ruirui's cosplay obsession knows no bounds.
ルイちゃんすっごく綺麗にしてあるね。ルナちゃんのはもっとごちゃっとしてたのに。
She has eyes spark as she looks over at Ruirui's cosmetics. Like she has finally old enough to have an interest in fashion. So we're only gonna get cuter.
私じゃなくてルイちゃんが先生のものなんでしょ。
なんでバレてんのよ。ルナ、あんたね。
姉ちゃん、部屋に呼んであんなことしてる時点でシアにだってそ
Even
れくらい
she's
分かるってば。
exasperated.
そうだよ、シアのこと舐めないでほしいの。
He's puffing out her non-existent chest with pride. That's so precious.
だから目の付けどころがきしょいのよ。ちょっとは黙ってられないの？
I've come down with an illness that will kill me if I don't go around the country espousing how cute and precious this girl is.
富士の病ってやつですね。ご愁傷様です。
Ah, she's just as witty and scathing as her sister. Wait, as a sister? No, stop this. Stop taking in your sister's bad influences!
古賀先生とルイちゃんのおかげでイワちゃんとちょっとだけ仲良くなれたので。
それは良かったじゃないの。
Sure is.
どうして先生は地ヘド吐きそうな顔しながらうなずいてるの？
Because I'm delighted to see how happy she is, as much as I wish she wouldn't start taking after you.
そうです。あのステージでの愛の告白は見事でした。シアも今後来る日が来たら見習いたいと思います。
Don't bother. That day will never come for you, Shia. You just always stay the way you are.
ひどいです。ルイちゃん、古賀先生がひどいこと言ってくる。
大丈夫よ。後でまたキモキモ剤で処刑しておくから。
Dear Miracle, I think I finally understand how you feel. Change can be ever so cruel.
昔の写真一緒に見てたんだ。ルナのキャワイイ幼少の姿はもう見た？
I don't care about you, but you've always been such a cheeky brat.
ひどい。姉ちゃんより可愛いってめっちゃチヤホヤされてたのに。そんなこと言う先生にはルナ秘蔵の言わねえ写真を見せてやらないんだからね。
Wait, there's more? Show me before fuck you.
姉ちゃんの彼氏に襲われてる。
何してんのよ。どうせ見せるなら私の写真を見せなさいよ。ユアのなんてどうでもいいから。
姉ちゃんがちょっと可愛いこと言ってる。ね、ルイちゃん可愛いね。
まさかシアにまでからかわれる日が来るなんてね。私も随分と焼きが回ったものよ。
Ruirui crumbles into a heap of depression.
手伝ってもらう手前こういうのもなんだけど、あんた写真撮るのへったくそね。
Don't blame me, you're not gonna trick me into buying this camera. Usually take photos of Miyako, the beach, and lately Kirame, I guess. We spent all afternoon goofing around with Shia and Runa. Now the sun's going down and Ruirui's teaching me how to use a camera.
そのくせ結構いいミラーレスとレンズ持ってんじゃないの。
She grumbles as she clicks through my entire photo
てい
library.
うか、どんだけ宮古のこと撮ってるのよ。
Not that many. They're way more at the beach.
海のついでに大体映ってんじゃないの。
Only because she's usually around.
宮古もカウントすると3人抜きしてるって、あんたなかなかやるわよね。経緯を聞くとただのクズなんだけど。
The only one I jumped on was Miyako. Get your story straight. What, are you jealous of my ex, Ruirui?
さすがに過去に遡ってまで嫉妬しようとは思わないわね。
Your kind is like Big Bang level.
もちろん今は違うわよ。このロリコン。
Wait, are you jealous of Shia?
シアもだけど、ロリユアに発情してたじゃないの。
Worked up. What's cute is cute. Don't judge.
どうだか。まだユアへの未練が残ってるだけなんじゃ。
Quit sulking. Get back to teaching me already. You don't want me taking crappy photos, yeah?
そうね。あんたがイベントまでにうまくならないようだったら、もっと上手なカメラマンに私のこと隅から隅まで綺麗に撮ってもらうことにするわ。
Don't you try and get me jealous now. I'll have you know I'm actually rather sensitive.
二股クズ野郎のくせに繊細なんてよく言うわ。
Appearance of view of ours really strikes her typical poses on top of her bed. She's pretty good at these photos, I must admit, even though she's not in cosplay.
次のポーズは、こうね。
Hey, wait, I can almost see your panties.
ルイルイコスするんだから、この格好で同じポーズしたらそりゃ見えるでしょ。
Though flustered, someone managed to take the photo without getting her panties in the
だ
shot.
からもっと際どいとこ攻めないと練習の意味ないでしょ。
Yeah, but the Ruirui panties are...
言い方が今までで一番きしょいわね。ルイルイコス前提のポージングなんだから、いちいちパンツぐらいでおどおどしてんじゃないわよ。
Spare a thought for me, would ya? We haven't even had sex. How am I supposed to focus when you're shaking your skirt and panties around to turn me on?
へえ、ドキドキしちゃってるのね。
Stand right in front of the camera lens and flips up her skirt to give me, through the view right, or at least a close-up shot of everything that lies beneath it. Whoa, that's what I call a photo opportunity.
ちょっと、何いきなり覚醒して連射してるのよ。
I thought that's what you were going for. Was I wrong?
違うわよ。あんたのことちょっとドキドキさせてやろうと思っただけ。
Is this the loving Ruirui I've only ever heard whispers about?
いらん。
Did you mean I'm so horny?
ああ、もう我慢の限界だわ。古賀直、今すぐそこにひざまずきなさい。
Choose my full name. It's arrogant rich girl Ruirui. It does seem to be furious, however, so I immediately do what she says. And I immediately pull up the sensors again. I mean, technically everything is censored, but it is very obvious what's going on here. So, bye. Alright, they're done, and there are two possibilities. Either she did just immediately walk out on them after the sex, or she just intuits it.
ルナ、あんたいい加減に。
Yeah, if you suddenly jump like that, it's no surprise that Ruirui is unsteady on her feet. Not only did she just lose her virginity, but I gave it to her hard and even finished with a cream pie. Actually, one of the lines during the 6H scene was, "Nothing pisses me off more than nerds on the internet." I don't know why. Also, she refused to let him lead in any shape or form at first because she was convinced that if she did, this motherfucking asshole would have her, like, panel 2 of a band magical girl Ruirui doujin. Turns out she had a point.
まさか生でやったの？ちょっと姉ちゃんさ、ルナ、先生のことお兄ちゃんって呼びたくないんだけど。なんで垂れてきて。
あんたもっとちゃんと奥に出しなさいよね。
Not sure that's really my problem. Like, wouldn't it drip out regardless of how deep inside I came? And deep inside you I came? I don't know. Cum starts following the same trail down her thigh that her virgin blood did, which is super hot. But Rui plays it don't mind as she hurriedly pulls her clothes back
だ
on.
いたいルナもいつまでそこで突っ立ってんのよ。
姉ちゃん、こんな衝撃的な場面目撃してすぐ動けっていう方が酷じゃない？妹だいぶショックなんですけど。
だったら最初から入ってこないでよ。
だってセックスするにしてはあまりにもおかしい叫び声が聞こえるんだもの。姉ちゃんのこと心配になったの。
Rui cat clutches her head in her hands and drops to her knees, wailing. All I can do is laugh.
いやほんと、何したら姉ちゃんあんなになるの？先生教えて。
You're too young for sex, that dumbass.
保健体育ではちゃんとコンドームしようねって教わったけど。
Hear that, Ruirui? Crying from the shock. Are you happy, Runa? You made your sister cry.
いやー、ナイトの先生のハードプレイのせいでしょ。ルナ知らない。
Well, she's messed things up completely. Runa rushes out of the room, leaving me with my cock on full display and Ruiri, who is crying like she just got raped. So, I think you should both aim for loving consensual sex now.
ルイ、ラブラブセックスする。
It's gonna take a long, long time before I'm able to get Ruiri back in a good mood after all this.
姉ちゃん、死にかけのカエルみたいな声出してる？
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not dealing with Miyako right about now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye bye.